steaks.
Yes.
So let's dive into breakfast meat.
Yeah, breakfast
with these
meat.
delicious pork or chicken sausage links.
And the links, each one of them is 1 ounce. You're getting 48 of them. And what I want you to know right off the top is when you think about sausage, you probably think about meat scraps.
Right.
Or blends, or you're not quite sure. What you're gonna be looking at is pork or chicken from the Rastelli brand that is a butcher. So we're not talking meat scraps. You're looking at the pork, and frankly, look at how juicy and flavorful that looks.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if you just look at how
Just
juicy
look.
it is, you don't get that when you use scrap or trim, as we know it in the butcher shop industry, right? Most folks use the meat that's left over when they're making sausage. Not here. With our sausage, breakfast sausage or dinner sausages, we use all real solid meat. So on the chicken, we use all chicken breast and chicken thighs. And on the pork, we use all solid pork shoulder. And that's what delivers you this beautiful taste, the texture, but more importantly, that juicy flavor.
And that juicy flavor is what there was a winner for. That's why you chose 50,000 plus votes for best breakfast meat being the Rastelli brand. And let me share with you what the offer is. 48 of them, 1 ounce. You can get all of them in the chicken, which is what you're looking at right now.
Yep.
All of them in the pork if you so desire, or there's a combo where you get 24 of each. Now, as we mentioned, the Rastelli brand up for 11 awards, nominated for 11 awards, has won many, many. There's the 48 as you can see. How are they gonna come, Ray,
Yes,
actually?
Rachel, they are gonna come
Here.
just like you see here.
Okay.
So you're gonna get actually 6 packages of 8 sausage links in each one. So incredibly convenient, right? When you get them at home, if you do get that combo on the side, it actually tells you what is in the package. So it tells you if it's pork or if it's chicken, just to make it super convenient so you know what you have if you take it out of the bag when you get it at home. But makes it so simple and so convenient. And just a little tip, if you're not going to use all 8, you can open this up and actually just like take 4 out and put the 4 back, you know, in the refrigerator.
In the freezer.
Exactly. Or the freezer.
Okay, so if you're shopping with us for the first time, the Rastelli brand is our #1 food brand. I'd love for you to take me over to the butcher block.
Yes.
Because the reason that I think one of the reasons we've all embraced Rastelli is that we've got a butcher that we can trust. You've taught us to know what's the provenance of the food that you're eating. It matters where it comes from.
It really does. And it's all about transparency with us at Rastelli. We've been that way for now 49 years. This October is our 49th anniversary.
Wow.
And with this pork sausage, and chicken sausage, it's no different. We start with solid pork shoulder, which you see right here, which is incredibly lean, but has just the right amount of fat to give us that texture and the flavor.
Yeah.
And then on the chicken, we start with real chicken breast. This is not chicken scrap or mechanically separated meat like they'd like to talk about at the grocery store. It's real chicken breast. And that's what really makes the difference. You know, we believe that at the end of the day, you can only make something taste good if you start with the right raw material and the right ingredients. And it's all about the farmers that we've worked with for so many years delivering us that same consistency each week.
So I'm starting with chicken. I think I'm probably doing what is not the common type. So tell us about the chicken as I take a bite and whether or not it's seasoned and what we should do once we want to prepare it.
So it's so funny. When we first brought this out, Brittany was like, you have to bring the chicken because for her, it's her favorite. You know, she likes to try to eat a little bit of a leaner diet. You know, she just is really focused on health, gets up every morning at 5 a.m.
Right?
This is the pork.
So let's go on over to chicken if we can, Billy.
The chicken's right here. Here, I'll cut a new one for us.
Yeah.
And what you're going to see is that chicken is incredibly lean, but lean doesn't mean that we're lacking moisture and flavor, right? So you can see the beautiful texture in that chicken sausage, but it has just the right amount of spices, salt, a little pepper, and some sugar. And we use a collagen casing here. So it's just, they got a nice snap, but it's not like a hard bite, right?
But it also feels like there's seasoning in there. Did you put
there is,
seasoning in here?
It's our little special
proprietary
seasoning.
special seasoning.
I'd have
If you
to tell
told
you
us,
if I
you'd have to kill me.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome. That's how good of friends we are.
But that seasoning gives you that flavor, Rachel, but you can also see just how
tender to cut.
It's exactly right.
You know what? So with breakfast down front, we've got some here, Billy, and then we'll go right back up. So like if you were making eggs, in my family, it's always eggs and sausage and some side of potato for like 13 people every Christmas or whatever. But we are about to go into the holiday with family season, so this is exactly what you want to have on hand. Now will you introduce us to the pork?
Yeah, so the pork,
Tell us
of
what's
course,
happening
this is
here.
like our classic flavor, right? And it has a little bit of that almost like maple flavor to it, which a breakfast sausage should, in my opinion. Here, I'll slice a little piece off there for you.
Let's do it.
But again, look at the texture. The texture that you're seeing inside the sausage is all due to the meat that we start with. And you can see that juice on the screen, right? It's plump, incredibly juicy.
And you know what I'm not getting? Okay, what I am getting is a whole bunch of flavor and the seasoning that you have in here.
Yes.
Here's what else I'm getting. I'm getting a very, very smooth bite. I am not getting, you know when you are at the diner, a little bit of gristle, and you're like, oh, I just had sausage. There's a little bit of gristle right here. Or I'm having to chew for a really long time because the sausage or chicken sausage, whatever you got, is too much, or because it's many different types of meat that it really is scraps. This is like clean eating. You know, we talk about clean beauty and you want clean water. Clean eating. If you're getting chicken, it's chicken. If you're getting pork, it's pork shoulder. Let me give you an update of what's going on, because if you want the combo, which is half and half, fewer than 300 to go around. All pork, last call, 100 to go around.
Wow.
All chicken, 150. Now, there is a 7-star restaurant in Dubai that comes to Rastelli Meats for their meats and chops.
They do.
Because of how clean it is, right? It's like, I asked for chicken, I want chicken. I don't want chicken and other little scraps of who the heck knows, and I'm not quite sure. I want chicken. It's the same thing you're doing for pork, and then you want to walk us through the beauty. So what did you do here?
It really is, and I wanted to. You're going to get a lot of these, right? You're going to get 48 of these at home, 6 packages of 8. But these are not just a breakfast sausage.
Nope.
Yes, that's what they're built for. You can do so many fun different things with it. If you were lucky enough to pick up the Pizzeria de Luna pizza earlier, look at that, right? We took our pork sausage links.
No, you didn't.
Put them on a pizza. Steve and the culinary team just does an incredible job.
Look how pretty that is.
Look how beautiful that is. Take that pizza, it's already ready to go. Put your sausage links on top of it. That's one way.
And you know what? You could even put scrambled eggs on top of that too. Serve it as a breakfast pizza.
I love that idea.
And then we've got the Heartland Fresh chicken and waffles coming up. Take some waffles from that.
Yep. And of course, breakfast sandwiches.
Do chicken, waffles, get the sausage.
Those breakfast sandwiches.
And the breakfast sandwiches,
Yikes,
never mind
those
the
are
drive-through.
good.
Yes.
Like whatever drive-through, we have the fewer than 600 to go around. 5 easy payments of $15.40 and 91764.
Can I just tell you, you can't get that.
You
anywhere.
can't.
There's not a restaurant that I know of that I can get that.
Not that
there
way.
absolutely is not. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Ray
guys so
Rastelli.
much. I really
Nice to
appreciate
see
it.
Thank you, Ray.
Really appreciate it. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.